What's up, family status? I hope everyone having a great morning, great evening, great afternoon. Today is a very exciting day for us because today we are looking for our homestead. So before we start looking for our homestead, let's talk about some of the requirements that we have. Number one, the first thing is being close to a hospital. We have to make sure that we're close to a hospital. That is very important to us because you never know what can happen on a homestead. You never know what can happen anywhere. So you want to make sure you're close somewhere where you can get some help. Number two, we want to make sure we have at least 1 to 5 acres of land. We don't want to go too crazy and have 50 acres or 40 acres. All we need is 1 to 5 acres of land. Number three, no HOA. I know you're probably wondering, why no HOA? Well, let me read you this email. The email is actually longer than this, but I'm gonna just read you something that stuck out to us. It says, the lawn should be treated for weeds, applying pre-emergence, post-emergence, and fertilizer. Pine straw should be refreshed. Trees and shrubs should be pruned. That is not a problem. Trees and shrubs being pruned is not a problem at all. Please be aware not treating your lawn for weeds can result in violations and fines being issued. That is our problem. Being fined for not treating our grass for weeds. Why is that a problem? Because we use our grass clippers in our garden. And if you go back to our compost video, I tell you, you should never use grass clippers that have been treated for weeds. So that is one of the biggest reasons why we don't want HOA. Because HOA is not a problem. We understand that you have to keep up your neighborhood and make sure everything looks good. You know, keep the grass cut or don't have your house looking crazy. We understand that, but having to treat our grass for weeds, that's a problem. Right there, that's when it's like, I didn't know HOA did this, you know. So any of you first-time home buyers, or if you're looking for a home, remember that HOA comes with rules and regulations. And if you don't obey those rules and regulations, you will be fined. Are we gonna treat our grass for weeds? I'm not gonna say on camera. So now that we got that out the way, let's start looking for our homestead. So the first place we're gonna look for our homestead is Montana. I know you're probably thinking, Montana? Y'all gonna move to
Montana from Atlanta?
Well, we could. Hold up. Let's change a couple of these filters. Let's see. For sale. Price. We're gonna leave it blank. Home type. We are looking for lots and land. I will leave houses on there just to see what comes up. No HOA. Minimum 1 acre. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so let's check it out. Montana. What do we have over here? We got 10 acres for $45,000. 10 acres for $45,000. What does this look like? Wow, looks like a lot of land. So where we gonna go next? Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's try Arizona. So let's see what we got over here. Two acres for $3,000. Golden Valley, Arizona. This looks like the desert. Doesn't look like it has any utility, which it doesn't. It says sewer needed. Has no HOA, I bet. Look like it doesn't have any people either. But 2 acres for $3,000 with no electricity, no septic. Just 2 acres for $3,000. Oh, go back. Let's see what else we have over here. Wow, 108 acres for $48,000. We can have a 108 acre homestead for $48,000. Check this out though. Wish I could see the satellite picture to actually see what else is around the property. Wow, and the property actually went down 20,000. I wonder why. Okay, next state. What state should I look at next, babe? Texas. Okay, let's check out Texas. Actually, let me take off the houses right now. We'll check those out later. Let's see. Let's just look at land. Okay, so we got 10 acres for $65,000. Linden, Texas. See. Look like it has electric. See the utility pole. Let's see. Yeah, it has. Wow, it has electric and sewer connected. Let's see. Let's go all the way down here. $100,000 for 3 acres. We can't wait till we actually go physically look, because looking on the internet, it's a big difference. Trust me, it'll look perfect. Then you'll get to the property and it'll look like you got catfish. Let's see. Check out Houston. Land is a lot more expensive in Houston, Texas. Let's see. 2 acres for $209,000. That's out of our range. Let's see. Houston is too expensive. So now let's go to Florida. Let's go to Florida. 10 acres for $100,000. Where is Fort White, Florida? Never heard of Fort White, Florida. It only has one picture. I wonder why. Only one picture. Okay, next. And guys, let us know in the comment section, where should we buy a homestead? What's the perfect place for a homestead? Let us know what you think. And what should we do? Should we buy 40 acres and just put a tent on the 40 acres? Should we buy 20 acres and live in an RV on the 20 acres? Should we buy a tiny home and live on 100 acres? What should we do? What do you think? What would you do? I know some of you guys are on the same journey as us, so let's see. 23 acres for $57,000 in Lake City, Florida. Lake City, you gotta be careful in Florida. You'll buy 500 acres for $20,000 and it'll all be swampland. So it'll be good if you trying to raise alligators, but if you're not trying to do that, I don't know. Gotta be very careful looking for land in Florida. It can easily be 1,000 acres of swamp. We got almost 4 acres for $10,000. Silver Springs, Florida. Only one picture. Looks okay from this view. It's only one picture. We can't wait to take you guys physically with us when we go looking for our homestead. When we actually drive around and we go to some different states. Because right now we don't know what to do. Find our homestead in Texas, find our homestead in Arizona, Arkansas, Louisiana, South Carolina, North Carolina, or just stay in Atlanta. It all depends on what we find. Let's see, this 5 acres for $55,000 in Punta Gorda, Florida. Looks like the property has water. Looks like water. I don't know for sure. 5 acres for $55,000 in Punta Gorda, Florida. Guess let's start picking right here so we can actually know. See, 5 acres for $25,000. This look like it might be swampland. That's why they give you this one picture. That's why it's only one picture. Let us know in the comment section what some things we should look for or watch out for. Because hearing someone else's experience is always helpful. We don't know everything. Learn something new every day. So, so you gotta be very careful when the land is super cheap, because it's cheap for a reason. Okay, let's look at one more state. Okay, South Carolina. Let's look at South Carolina. South Carolina. Okay, so South Carolina, we got first one, Conway, South Carolina. 5 acres, $60,000. It's only been on here for 3 days. Let's see. Hold up. Let's read what it says. No HOA, quiet home site. You're looking to build a nice home and create your own private retreat. This is it. Has a nice description. Let's see. Utility, permit required. Also, let us know in the comment section if you have knowledge about how much it costs to get sewer and electric on your property if it doesn't have it already. Let's see. 3 pictures. It only has 3 pictures, Zane. Let's see. 7 acres for $70,000. Looks like we'll have to have a lot of trees removed. Okay, so I guess that wraps it up for us looking for our homestead on Zillow until we actually go physically look. Please, if you have any advice or any knowledge on us looking for our homestead, please let us know. Just remember we have 3 requirements, but we actually have more than 3. I want to say those are our top 3. I think so. Being close to a hospital, 1 to 5 acres of land, and no HOA.